Hello friends, my name is A.N. Patil. I am from Vivekanand College, Kolhapur. In this video, we are going to study some naming reactions. So, the title of the video is Naming Reactions for 12th Science Maharashtra State Board. In next slide, I am going to show list of some naming reactions. You just go through this list. In this slide, there are 15 reactions, and in next slide, there are near about 14 reactions. So total, I have selected 29 naming reactions. We shall discuss these naming reactions one by one. So the first is Gross process for preparation of alkyl chloride. Alcohol is treated with HCl in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride to give alkyl chloride. OH of alcohol reacts with hydrogen of HCl and water molecule is formed as side product. So this is Gross process. The second reaction is Darzon's process for the preparation of alkyl chloride from alcohol. ROH represents alcohol. This alcohol is treated with thionyl chloride. OH is replaced by chlorine and alkyl chloride is formed as main product. Sulfur dioxide and HCl are the side products. The side products are gases and can be easily removed from the reaction mixture. Third reaction, Finkelstein reaction, halogen exchange reaction. Alkyl chlorides or bromides, when treated with sodium iodide in presence of dry acetone, give alkyl iodides. This is Finkelstein reaction. Look here, this is RCl, that is alkyl chloride. Alkyl chloride reacts with sodium iodide in presence of acetone. Chloride is replaced by iodide, halogen is exchanged, and alkyl iodide is produced. NaCl is the side product. Similarly, alkyl bromide, when treated with sodium iodide in presence of acetone, alkyl iodide is formed and sodium bromide is the side product. Fourth reaction, Schwarz reaction. Methyl chloride, when treated with silver fluoride, chlorine is replaced by fluorine and methyl fluoride is the product. So Finkelstein reaction and Schwarz reaction are halogen exchange reactions. Next reaction, Sedgwick elimination. You know that alkyl halide, when boiled with alcoholic KOH, it undergoes elimination reaction, that is dehydrohalogenation reaction. Here I have taken the example of secondary butyl bromide, and this secondary butyl bromide is heated with alcoholic potash, that is KOH. Remember, the carbon to which bromine is attached is alpha carbon, and the carbon which is attached to alpha carbon is beta carbon. In this example, there are two beta carbon atoms, beta 1 and beta 2. Elimination reaction takes place. Now here there are two choices of eliminating beta hydrogen atom. The question arises which beta hydrogen is to be removed from beta 1 or beta 2. So this takes place according to Sedgwick's rule. Sedgwick's rule states that when there are two or more choices of eliminating beta hydrogen atom, then beta hydrogen atom is eliminated from that carbon which carries less number of hydrogen atoms, or highly substituted alkene is produced. Here two products are produced, but1-ene and but2-ene. But1-ene is the minor product, whereas but2-ene is the major product. In this example, the beta hydrogen from beta 1 carbon is removed, and because highly substituted alkene is formed as the major product. So this is Sedgwick's reaction or elimination. Next reaction I am going to explain, Grignard reagent. The question is important for 1 or 2 marks. What is Grignard reagent and how is it prepared? Alkyl magnesium halide is known as Grignard reagent. It is prepared by treating alkyl halide with magnesium metal in presence of dry ether, or MgX is produced. This is alkyl magnesium halide. I take specific example C2H5Br, that is ethyl bromide, is treated with magnesium metal in presence of dry ether and ethyl magnesium bromide is formed. So this is about Grignard reagent. Remember, Grignard reagent is very useful. It is used to prepare alcohol, aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, etc. Due to this valuable use of this reagent, Victor Grignard was awarded by Nobel Prize. Seventh reaction I am going to explain, Wood's reaction. This reaction you are also studied in 11th class. The same reaction we are going to repeat once again. Again remember, the reaction is very important. So R single bond X alkyl halide is treated with sodium metal. Another molecule of alkyl halide is taken in presence of dry ether. This sodium combines with X, another sodium combines with this X, and two molecules of sodium halide are produced. The halogen atom is replaced by alkyl group and higher alkane is produced. Take a specific example, methyl bromide, one molecule and second molecule are treated with sodium metal in presence of dry ether. Sodium combines with bromine and sodium bromide is formed as side product and ethane is produced. So Wood's reaction is useful for the preparation of alkanes containing even number of carbon atoms. By this reaction we cannot prepare methane. This reaction is not useful to prepare alkanes containing odd number of carbon atoms. Next reaction, Wood's fatigue reaction. So remember, here bromobenzene is taken and methyl bromide is another alkyl halide. Aryl halide and alkyl halide are treated with sodium metal in presence of dry ether and methylbenzene or toluene is formed. This reaction is called Wurtz-Fittig reaction. In this slide, the spelling of the Fittig is wrong. There should not be an Wurtz-Fittig, Fittig. So this is Wurtz-Fittig reaction, and when two aryl halides, that is two molecules of bromobenzene, when treated with two atoms of sodium in presence of dry ether, diphenyl is produced, and this reaction is called Fittig reaction, Fittig, Fittig reaction. So we studied Wurtz reaction, Wurtz-Fittig reaction and Fittig reaction. Next slide. I am going to explain Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. In 11th class, in the topic aromatic hydrocarbons, you have studied Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation reaction. The same reaction we are going to study once again in case of aryl halide and alkyl phenyl ether. So here in first example, I have taken two molecules of chlorobenzene and it is treated with two molecules of methyl chloride in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. Ortho substituted and para substituted product is produced. So ortho product is produced in less proportion due to steric hindrance, whereas para product is the major product. Here hydrogen from ortho position or hydrogen from para position are replaced by alkyl group. Therefore, it is known as alkylation reaction. So this is the example of 2-chlorotoluene and this is 4-chlorotoluene. So chlorobenzene on Friedel-Crafts alkylation give ortho 2-chlorotoluene and 4-chlorotoluene. 4-chlorotoluene is the major product. Similarly, this is methyl phenyl ether. It is treated with methyl chloride in presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. Again, ortho and para product are produced. Para product is the major product, whereas ortho product is the minor product. Here, two products are formed. One is 2-methoxytoluene, another is 4-methoxytoluene or 2-methyl acetophenone, 4-methyl acetophenone. Here 2-methyl anisole or 4-methyl anisole is the product. Next reaction, Wurtz-Fittig acylation reaction. Chlorobenzene is treated with acetyl chloride and it goes in presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. It undergoes acetylation reaction. Ortho and para products are produced. Here 2-chloroacetophenone and 4-chloroacetophenone are the major products. Similarly, anisole, that is methyl phenyl ether, reacts with acetyl chloride in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride to give ortho product and para product. The ortho product is 2-methoxyacetophenone and para product is 4-methoxyacetophenone. acetophenone. So this is about Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation reaction. Similar reaction you had studied in 11th class. Next reaction, Dose process for preparation of phenol. Chlorobenzene, when treated with sodium hydroxide at 623 Kelvin and 150 atmospheric pressure, sodium phenoxide is produced. This sodium phenoxide on acid hydrolysis give phenol. Again, the question is important for 1 or 2 marks. Explain dose process for the preparation of phenol. Next test, Lucas test to distinguish primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. ROH is the general formula of alcohol. Alcohol reacts with HCl in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride and R single bond Cl, that is alkyl chloride, is produced. H combines with OH and H2O is formed as side product. Mixture of concentrated HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride is called Lucas reagent. So remember, Lucas reagent is the mixture of anhydrous zinc chloride and concentrated HCl. When primary alcohol is treated with Lucas reagent, turbidity or precipitate appears after heating. Whereas in case of secondary alcohol, when Lucas reagent is added, turbidity occurs slowly. In case of tertiary alcohol, Lucas reagent give turbidity instantaneously. So this test known as Lucas test is used to distinguish primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. Next reaction, number 13, Riemer-Tiemann reaction. This Riemer-Tiemann reaction is used to convert alcohol into salicylaldehyde. Phenol, when treated with chloroform and NaOH, the intermediate product is produced, which on acidification give salicylaldehyde. So for the conversion of phenol into salicylaldehyde, Riemer-Tiemann reaction is used. Instead of chloroform, if we use carbon tetrachloride, then here salicylic acid is the product. Instead of CHO group, there will be COOH group. Next reaction, Kolbe's reaction. So in this Kolbe's reaction, phenol is treated with sodium hydroxide and sodium phenoxide is produced. Through this sodium phenoxide, carbon dioxide is passed and acid hydrolysis is carried out. It gives salicylic acid. So phenol is converted into salicylic acid by Kolbe's reaction. Carbon dioxide acts as electrophile. Reaction number 15, Williamson synthesis. This is alkyl halide and this is NaOR, sodium alkoxide. Alkyl halide is treated with sodium alkoxide. Na reacts with X and sodium halide is the side product. Main product is ROR, that is ether is produced. This Williamson synthesis is useful for the preparation of simple as well as mixed ether. Both type of ethers can be prepared by Williamson's synthesis. In next example, I have taken alkyl halide and sodium aryl oxide. Alkyl halide and sodium aryl oxide give alkyl aryl ether. Alkyl aryl ether. So this reaction is also important, and the question is important for 2 marks. Write a note on Williamson's synthesis, or how will you prepare simple ether and mixed ether by Williamson's synthesis. Next reaction, reaction number 16, Rosenmund reduction. Acyl chloride is reduced with hydrogen in presence of palladium catalyst poisoned with barium sulfate. Carbonyl group hydrogen combines with chlorine and HCl is produced, and aldehyde is the main product. Acyl chloride is converted into aldehyde by Rosenmund reduction. In Rosenmund reduction, palladium and barium sulfate are used as catalyst. This reaction is explained by taking the example of benzoyl chloride. Benzoyl chloride plus hydrogen in presence of palladium catalyst poisoned with barium sulfate, and benzaldehyde is produced. H combines with chlorine and HCl is formed, and Cl is replaced by H. So this is Rosenmund reduction. Next reaction, Stephan reaction. This is also known as Stephan reduction. Alkyl cyanide or alkane nitrile is reduced with nascent hydrogen from stannous chloride and HCl. Imine hydrochloride is produced. This imine hydrochloride on acid hydrolysis give aldehyde plus NH4Cl. Here another example, ethane nitrile or methyl cyanide is reduced with nascent hydrogen from stannous chloride and HCl to give ethanamine hydrochloride, which on acid hydrolysis give acetaldehyde. So this is about Stephan reaction. Reaction number 18, Itard reaction. Here I have taken the example of toluene, that is methylbenzene. It is oxidized with chromyl chloride CrO2 Cl2 in presence of carbon disulfide, and chromium complex is produced. This chromium complex on acid hydrolysis give benzaldehyde. So Itard reaction is used to convert toluene into benzaldehyde. Next reaction, Gattermann-Koch formulation. Benzene is taken here. Benzene is treated with carbon monoxide and HCl in presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. Formulation takes place, formyl group is introduced, and benzaldehyde is the product. So to convert benzene into benzaldehyde, Gattermann-Koch formulation reaction is used. Next reaction, redox reaction, self-oxidation reduction reaction, that is disproportionation reaction. The name of the reaction is Cannizzaro reaction. This reaction is given by those aldehydes having no alpha hydrogen atom. Formaldehyde and benzaldehyde does not contain alpha hydrogen atom, therefore they undergo Cannizzaro reaction. Formaldehyde is heated with 50%, that is concentrated potassium hydroxide. One molecule of aldehyde is oxidized, another molecule of aldehyde is reduced. The reduction product is methyl alcohol. Oxidation product is formic acid. It again reacts with KOH to form potassium formate. So this is Cannizzaro reaction. Very important reaction, was repeated number of times in board question paper. I explain Cannizzaro reaction by taking the example of benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde is treated with or heated with concentrated KOH. One molecule of aldehyde undergoes oxidation, another molecule of aldehyde undergoes oxidation. Acid produced reacts with alkali to form potassium benzoate, where benzyl alcohol is the reduction product. Reaction number 21, Clemenson's reduction. In Clemenson's reduction, C double bond O group is reduced to methylene group, CH2 group. The reducing agent is zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl. So, aldehyde when heated with zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl undergoes reduction to give alkane. Here, alkane is produced and side product is water molecule. Similarly, ketone when heated with zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl give alkane. So, Clemenson's reduction is useful for the preparation of alkane from aldehydes and ketones. Next reaction, Wolff-Kishner reduction. In this reduction also, alkanes are prepared. Here, acetaldehyde is treated with hydrazine. Condensation takes place, water molecule is removed and hydrazone is produced. This hydrazone on treatment with KOH and ethylene glycol give ethane and nitrogen gas is liberated. Acetone is treated with hydrazine to give hydrazone. Hydrazone on treatment with KOH and ethylene glycol give propane and nitrogen gas. This is Wolff-Kishner reduction. Another important reaction, Mende's reaction. Alkyl cyanide is reduced with sodium and ethyl alcohol. The nascent hydrogen produced reduce cyanide group into primary amine group. So here RCH2NH2 primary amine is produced. Look at this example. Methyl cyanide undergoes reduction when treated with sodium and ethyl alcohol to give ethyl amine. Another important name reaction, Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. So in first step, phthalimide is taken. It is treated with potassium hydroxide. Potassium phthalimide is formed as the main product. In second product, potassium phthalimide is treated with alkyl halide and N-alkyl phthalimide is produced. This K plus is replaced by R. This N-alkyl phthalimide on treatment with NaOH give primary amine and sodium phthalate. Sodium salt of phthalic acid is produced. So this is important reaction, Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. Next reaction, Hofmann degradation. Acetamide is heated with bromine and potassium hydroxide. In this reaction, C double bond O group is removed and CS3NH2 is formed, methylamine, and two molecules potassium combines with bromine and potassium bromide is produced. Potassium carbonate is the another side product and two water molecules are formed. So in this reaction, the acetamide contains 3 carbon while methylamine contains only 1 carbon. Acetamide contains 2 carbon, methylamine contains only 1 carbon. This is step down the reaction. When we want to reduce carbon atom in the reaction, then this reaction is useful. The reaction is explained by taking general example. This is amide RCONH2. It is treated with bromine and 4 KOH water heated. Primary amine is the main product. So remember, this is step down reaction. Next, Hofmann's exhaustive alkylation. If methyl halide is used, it is known as methylation. If ethyl halide is used, it is known as ethylation. If alkyl halide is used, it is known as alkylation. I explained here methylation of methylamine. CS3NH2 reacts with methyl iodide. Hydrogen combines with iodine to form HI and dimethylamine is the product. Similarly, dimethylamine reacts with methyl iodide to give trimethylamine and HI molecule. Trimethylamine again reacts with methyl iodide. Here is one mistake. Here should not be hydrogen. In this trimethylamine, CS3 3n times is the formula. You remove hydrogen from here and from here. It undergoes methylation and forms tetramethyl ammonium iodide. It is known as quaternary ammonium salt. One more important reaction, haloform elimination. In this haloform elimination, quaternary ammonium salt is taken. Here I have taken the example of this quaternary ammonium salt. This ethyl group is present 3 times and this propyl group is present once. So N triethyl propyl ammonium iodide is the name of quaternary ammonium salt. It reacts with silver hydroxide. Silver hydroxide is prepared from moist silver oxide. Hydrolysis takes place. I minus is replaced by OH minus. So here NNN triethyl propyl ammonium hydroxide is formed. This quaternary ammonium hydroxide on heating loses water molecule and alkene is produced. From this CH2 CH3 one hydrogen combines with OH minus and water is produced, and ethylene or ethene is the main product, and tertiary amine is produced. In this Hofmann elimination, the elimination takes place contrary or opposite to Sergev's rule. According to here, that alkene is formed which is least substituted. Hofmann elimination takes place contrary to Sergev's elimination, and ethylene or ethene, that is least substituted alkene, is produced. Next reaction, Sand-Meier's reaction. Here benzene diazonium chloride is taken. Di means 2, azot means nitrogen. Benzene diazonium chloride on treatment with cuprous chloride give chlorobenzene and nitrogen gas is liberated. This is Sand-Meier's reaction. Cuprous salts are used to introduce halogen atom in diazonium chloride. This is known as Sand-Meier's reaction. So here are some another examples of Sand-Meyer reactions. This is aryl diazonium halide, CuCl and HCl. It gives aryl chloride. Nitrogen gas is liberated. Aryl diazonium halide on treatment with cuprous bromide and HBr give aryl bromide. Aryl diazonium halide on treatment with hydrogen cyanide in presence of cuprous cyanide give aryl cyanide and nitrogen gas is liberated. Last reaction, Gattermann reaction. Aryl diazonium halide reacts with HCl in presence of copper powder to give aryl chloride and nitrogen gas is liberated. Aryl diazonium halide reacts with HBr in presence of copper bromide to give aryl bromide and nitrogen gas is liberated. So these are some naming reactions which are included in your 12th science chemistry textbook. Of course, there may be some more reactions, but I have selected these reactions. This video will be more useful after completion of your study or the first 4 topics of organic chemistry. In these naming reactions, we have covered 29 naming reactions from the topic halogen derivatives, alcohols, phenols and ethers, aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids and amines. So thanks for watching to the end. Thank you so much.